Purushwadi is a small village nestled in the Sahyadri mountain ranges. It is situated almost on the mountain top at the height of 1000 meters above the sea level. Two rivers, Kurkundi and Mula, pass by the village. Because of ample rainfall, this area is blessed with a thick forest and abundant flora and fauna. Purushwadi is a village in Akola Tehsil of Ahmednagar district. It is inhabited by tribals like Bhilla, Thakar, Mahadev Kori, Konkani, etc. Since this area gets around 900 to 950 mm rainfall every year, the main occupation of the tribals here is agriculture. Until recently, due to cattle grazing and tree cutting, the forest was diminishing fast. The rate of soil erosion also was significantly high. Rainwater used to flow away because its absorption in the ground was almost nil. The villagers had to go to faraway places to fetch water during summer. They could cultivate only one crop in a year and then had to migrate in search of menial jobs.
Earlier, we were dependent on the rains. No water was available for farming. So, if we had a good rainfall, then only we cultivated crops. That too, only once a year. We could not cultivate anything else but paddy, that is, rice. Earlier, we used to let our cattle graze anywhere. As a result, rainwater used to flow away, causing soil erosion. We used to go out in search of work as farm laborers.
Watershed Organization Trust (WOTR) started its activities under Complete Watershed Development Program in Purushwadi in the year 2002.
We used to work on watershed works in the neighboring village. While working there, we thought, why can't we have this type of work in our village? So we contacted WOTR and requested them to start their activities in our village. They said that the project can be started only if the villagers are united. So we called a Gram Sabha, that is a village common meeting. We called everyone to the meeting. We told the villagers about watershed development work. We told them that everyone will get work in the village and will not have to go away for work. So everybody agreed to start watershed work.
Once watershed development projects started in the village, various activities were undertaken in different parts of the village. Making water absorption trenches on mountain tops, continuous contour trenches on mountain slopes, constructing gully plugs and farm bunds was the main area of focus.
Because of the farm bund, water does not flow away now. Earlier, all water used to flow away and used to take the fertile soil with it. Now the watershed work has ensured that water remains in the fields and gets absorbed there itself. If there is soil erosion, it is too harmful for the farmers. Water is not absorbed in the ground, then the land becomes dry and nothing grows in it. But now, because of the farm bunds, water is absorbed and we get good yield.
A watershed development committee was constituted to plan, execute and oversee the work. This committee consisted of villagers, both men and women.
We founded Raja Harishchandra Watershed Development Committee. To do that, we called a Gram Sabha, that is a village common meeting. We elected the committee members and chairman there. Then we formed subcommittees like Committee for Ban on Free Grazing, Committee for Ban on Tree Cutting.
Under the Watershed Development Program, various activities were conducted. They included women's meet, farmers' meet, study tour for the villagers, etc.
The Watershed Committee and the Joint Women's Committee have been trained in Watershed Development Program. Women's meets were organized in Sawarchol and Tambhol. Study tours were organized in Gujarat and Dapoli. Farmers went on study tour at Igatpuri.
Women's self-help saving groups were formed. Today, there are 6 self-help groups in the village. Not only could the women save a considerable amount of money, it was also no longer necessary to take loans from the moneylenders at high interest rates. Women started getting loans from their own self-help groups for their needs. They purchased hot water stoves and solar lamps. They also founded a nursery. Before, we had to borrow money at 5% rate against gold jewelry or land. WOTR encouraged us to form a self-help group. So all of us came together to form our own groups. Now for our children's education or in someone's illness, we do not have to go to the moneylender. Instead, we get loan from our own group. We did not know anything about the self-help groups. But when WOTR told us about it, we arranged a meeting. For the first 15 days, nobody came. But when we explained the benefits to women, they agreed to come together. We also started vermicompost activity and a nursery. We earned 40,000 rupees from that. A joint women's committee, which is the apex body of the self-help groups, was formed by selecting 2 women from each self-help group. WOTR imparted education to the members of the committee and also to the members of the self-help groups. They started getting fresh vegetables from their own backyards. Since the sewage water is now used for the backyard garden, the danger of diseases caused by clogged water has also reduced.